Hello, everyone. I am Dan Stapleton,
And I'm John Ryan.
and this is our first review commentary, or review in progress commentary, I
Yep.
should say, for Grand Theft Auto 5 on PC.
Woo!
It looks real pretty. Our apologies. This is a 30 FPS video, but we've got a bunch that's up on the site at 60 FPS, so you can really see how good it looks.
Should absolutely check it out because it looks super cool.
It really does. I'm not a guy who demands 60 FPS to
Yeah.
enjoy a game, but I
It
do
helps.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
I do like it.
absolutely.
We're actually playing on a Titan X here, which is
Ooh, fancy.
yeah, pretty insane. I've been playing on a GTX 970 at home, which does a pretty good job of running it at 1080p.
Yeah.
It's
and keeping that 60 FPS,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I can't quite max it out at that
Right.
with that card. I have to turn down a few effects, but in general,
Oh, no!
in general, it's a pretty well optimized game so far. Definitely not a repeat of the GTA 4 situation.
No.
They've done a pretty good job of porting it over. Although there was one embarrassing little mishap they had where if your Windows username has a special character in it, like for example a hyphen or an apostrophe
Right.
or an underscore, it might not work.
Huh. That's
W-
strange.
Yeah, after all those delays, you'd think they would fix that, but
Yeah.
but fortunately, they have been offering, like they're saying they're working on a fix, and they're even offering, excuse me, they're even offering a refund if you're not willing to wait. So, and you can also create a new user account to get around that if you need to. Anyway,
So here we are looking at the beautiful city of Los Santos and that really excellent new draw distance that we have.
yeah, it's a pretty dramatic improvement even over the PS4,
Yeah.
which was until now the best looking version of this game.
I mean, but even here, like you can see very clearly the stuff up in the Vinewood Hills, all the houses, and even if we get up higher, you can probably even see a bunch of detail out in Sandy Shores and over at Mount Chiliad.
Yep. Put your landing gear up, man.
Oh right. I'm a bad pilot.
It is a beautiful game on PC, and actually you can even see we've got video up of it running at 4K.
Yep.
Which is insane.
Insane. But it looks phenomenal.
If you have a monitor that can support
Yeah,
even
exactly.
watching that video, which I don't know.
But I
yet.
mean, look at the detail, the level of detail that we can see from here.
It's-
Like if my eyes were good enough, I could read the billboards on top of those buildings.
it's pretty remarkable how good this game looks and how well it runs,
Yeah.
all things considered. Which is really what you want.
Yep.
I will say that one of the disappointments I've had with it today is that I guess we get a little pop in with the trees there, but
Well, yeah.
that's to be expected. But one of the disappointments I had with it today is that my progress from last night did not carry over, neither through Steam's cloud saves nor through Rockstar's Social Club.
Oh, that's
It's like
bogus.
what is that good for?
I'm
but-
honestly not sure. What is that? Nothing.
I'm sure we'll figure that out eventually.
Take us down
Yeah.
so we can get a nice look at the more rural landscapes.
And we'll also show off another kind of cool feature, which is that John, you've been playing while I've been talking with the you've been playing with the 360 gamepad plugged in here.
Yep.
I'm going to steal control from you,
No.
and now I'm playing on the mouse and keyboard, and all the screen prompts, which there aren't any right now, but any screen prompts will change dynamically straight over to whatever control device you're using. So you can do things like
There you go.
press X to duck. You can do things like, well, we're effectively playing co-op right now with a single
Right.
player because
So like if I want to, I don't have any guns.
okay, yeah, we don't have a gun because we just started.
Yeah.
But if we wanted to say like I want to play the on foot part, I'll be on mouse and keyboard and do all the first person shooting. You know, if we
And
wanna
I will
play
take over when I get in the car.
Yeah, because I'm driving with keyboard right now, which I'm used to because I played all the previous GTA games this way.
Right. I'm not used to it because I play on PS4. I've played on 360, but I've not played a PC version of GTA since probably Vice City got re-released.
But I mean, here you get the luxury of remappable controls. For example, just tapping one button to activate Franklin's special ability, I think is better than
As opposed to
mashing
having
in
to
both
mash down
those.
the sticks, yeah.
I always hated that. Anything where you have to mash a stick is
Yeah, I always feel like I'm gonna break it.
yep, and it's just not reliable. So there's some advantages to driving with mouse and keyboard. And of course, first-person shooting, which
Yes, super helpful.
Where can I get a gun around here, John?
Well, actually, if you hit tilde,
Oh,
you pull up the cheat codes menu, and I believe just type in guns. Nope, that was incorrect.
Nope, you lied to me.
Well, I'm not sure, man. I don't have these all committed to memory. I assumed it would just be guns. It's the cell phone cheats are the ones that I forget. But you can also go to an ammunition, which is somewhere nearby.
Let's see. Oh yeah, we can show off the menus, which I can show you. Let's see. Let's do this way. I'm actually pretty impressed by the way that the menus here work, because they are like, it feels like a really good job they did with porting these over to mouse and keyboard controls. It's not like a poorly done, like, oh, this was obviously made for gamepad.
No. It feels very organic trying to get everything together.
And I actually hadn't messed with the map very much last night, but yeah, they did a fine job with the UI.
Yeah.
And especially like when you're messing with the web browser, like, it feels like you're actually using a mouse and keyboard, which, like, that had me worried, like, going in, because it's like they could just as easily have made that this really clunky...
The same point and click for all the letters and numbers and stuff, which would just be awful.
Yeah, so it feels like a PC game for the most part.
Yeah, and look at those beautiful trees, too.
Yeah.
Those foliage.
So, as I'm on my way to pick up a gun, we'll talk a little bit about the gunplay, which is pretty good, almost to a fault, in that... I played through the intro last night and then again this morning, and you know how all the cops are driving up to attack you, and like, most of them didn't make it out of their cars because I headshotted them before they were able to get out of the car.
So it makes you borderline too good.
Yeah, I mean, it feels a little too easy. Which, it's a problem or not. Maybe you want to feel like a total badass doing that.
Yeah. Now, how have you felt, not necessarily here because this GPU is obviously way OP'd, but how do you feel in your unit at home? I mean, you've still got a solid graphics card, but do you feel like you've been experiencing any frame drops? You're still running at a constant 1080p? I
mean, it does drop here and there, and, again, you can scale things down. I haven't tuned it precisely enough to get, constant steady 60, but it's, like, almost maxed out. I was getting between 45 and 60.
Nice.
Which is, to my taste, pretty good. I've kind of become more sensitive to fluctuating frame rates.
Yep.
I almost prioritize a steady frame rate over a high one now.
Yeah.
And with VSync options, you can of course get a pretty good one. So I figure I won't have to make any major sacrifices to make it look good and run well, which is really exciting news for PC gamers, I think. And did I pick something that's like 10 miles away?
I think you probably did.
Yeah, it looked close. Almost there. But
hang on, pull over for a second. I think that, if I'm not mistaken, the gamepad input controls still work for cheats.
All right. That worked for getting out of the car.
Hooray!
And getting back in the car.
Nope, I guess not.
Nope, failure.
Well, I tried. I was trying to get you some stuff and putting your phone away.
But, yeah, we do have a full list of the cheats on the site.
Of course we do.
Which I guess, John, you could be looking that up instead of just watching
Well, I
drive
did, but the problem
10
is there
miles.
was no cell phone cheats for weapons.
Okay.
So, alas.
Well, we'll have those soon enough. Everything you need to know about how to cheat your way through this game.
Indeed, because let's face it, it's a GTA game, which means it's fun on its own, but it's more fun with cheats.
Yeah, and bless them.
Oh, look out!
Bless them for not doing what so many games have done these days and like start charging for cheats.
Yeah, I loved the cheats that were available in Saints Row, but the fact that they were paid DLC I thought was ridiculous.
Yeah, that's super dumb. But also this game is really geared toward modding.
Yeah, it is. Hopefully, we'll see some cool stuff coming out of that soon.
It will facilitate modding because Rockstar knows how much modding helped with GTA 4.
Yeah. Though I'm scared to see what your PC is going to need to look like if you want to run all like the graphics mods and upgrades and stuff that will eventually come out for this.
But can I even buy anything yet?
Yeah, you can buy that SMG, you can buy those pistols.
It's out of stock. There we go. Okay. That'll do. And yeah, it starts you with an insane amount of money because of the pre-order garbage. I hate that. It's like way to build an economy and then make it irrelevant.
Yep.
All right. Let's go shoot something.
Let's go cause some havoc.
Ah.
No, you're trapped. Sorry, you can't
There we
leave.
go. Yeah, I tried to take cover at the door.
Oh, why would you do that?
I forgot what the controls were already.
Oh, good job.
Yeah, pushing random buttons, that's fun. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Right.
So you still have the weapon wheel.
There we go. Yeah, but you can use the number keys to cycle
Okay,
through.
good, that's nice.
So I just forget what they are. 1 is punch, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is pistol.
So it's just an inverse clock.
Yeah, and you can use that if you want. So one thing we wanted to try is like see if you can drive and I can if I
All
can.
right, so I'm gonna drive.
Oh, we can do that.
Oh, you're stealing my camera though.
Yeah, that's not going to be super.
Still though,
good.
I mean, this is really cool. Like, if you want to drive, and you've got a friend over saying you don't feel like playing online with people, you can always say, "All right, here, I'm gonna drive. You're gonna shoot." And as long as you keep it so that I can kind of see where we're going.
You might say the right hand doesn't know what the left is doing.
Exactly. I think this is actually working okay so far. Oh no, nope.
That was inevitable.
That was indeed inevitable, but also totally worth it. Excuse me.
Yeah, while there is no single player, local co-op or campaign co-op in this game, there kind of is.
Yeah.
Or I can just be the guy who flips people off. Oh, let's see. Switch to the gun.
Oh, would you hit V?
B. Oh yeah.
There you go. Thank you. I like the first person. I'm bad at driving in first person.
Well, it's
the
visibility
cops are
question.
after us.
I'll shoot them. Oh, that won't help you.
They're over there. They're over here.
Oh, where are they?
Excuse me, officers.
Oh, there they are. All right. But yeah, like so far, this is a pretty impressive game.
Yeah,
So
I mean, it looks great.
I'm gonna take over and do some first-person shooting.
There you go.
So.
Yeah, I'm really excited to play through this. I mean, maybe not the entire story again, because I've already played this game twice, all the way through.
Yeah, I mean,
but, there's a lot of people out there who said, I'm not going to play it on consoles. I'm going to wait for the PC, and I don't think those people will be disappointed.
I don't think so either. I think it was worth the wait. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
especially for no more auto aim. Oh, it feels so good.
I know. Well, I mean, Rockstar did say that they wanted the PC version to be the definitive edition of the game and not just another port.
Yeah, and a lot of those delays have paid off to some extent.
Yeah, well, I mean, the cool thing too is like you get you get dead. You not only get all of the bonus material that came with GTA 5 on PS4 and Xbox One, but I mean, you also get the ability to pump up the graphics as much as you want. You get a much prettier game, and again, like you said, playing on keyboard and mouse is really an entirely different experience. Excuse me.
Yeah, and like on excuse me on PS4 and Xbox One, going in first-person mode, like movement was a little bit awkward for some reason.
Well, because it's still GTA controls, but you feel like you want to play it like a first-person shooter. So on the gamepad or on
it felt
PS4,
like you wanted to go diagonally when you were trying to go forward. It was weird.
Right. Well, you also sprints, like certain buttons were mapped to different functions. Like tapping A to sprint while in first-person mode still felt weird.
Right. Yeah, and like the PC version does not have that. I just hold down Shift like a PC game, so that's nice.
Punch people.
Yeah, you can punch people. Can throw a grenade.
Hello.
Aw.
Look out! Look out! Look out for that grenade! I'm just waiting for you to blow yourself up.
Me too. I think everyone is waiting. Everyone who's watching is waiting
With
for me to blow
bated
myself
breath.
up. Oh, don't leave, everyone. All right.
Come on, stay and play.
Aw.
So Dan, you'll be doing a full review for this later on in the week.
Yeah.
But so far, you feel good about it?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ground to cover. I haven't touched online yet. I haven't touched the Movie Maker.
Yeah.
But so far, like, there's nothing, I think, to really worry about unless you have strange punctuation in your, or not strange, but any punctuation in your Windows username. It seems to be a very well done port.
Excellent.
And that means you get everything that you've heard so much about from our console brethren.
Indeed.
This is a spectacular game, and just the scale and scope of this world and the detail you find everywhere is like that's not something you get in any other game.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to hear your final thoughts later on this week.
And so you shall. So for much more on IGN.
On IGN is where you can find GTA 5 content.
Yes.
Such as our wikis, all of our other features on this excellent game.
Our 60 FPS video, our 4K video, you'll find all of that at IGN. So stick around. Thanks, everybody.